Growing up, I really didn't know a whole lot about this place. I had an uncle who was in the Navy, and he would tell us that there was a function going on up here, that the Navy kids were up here doing training, but I had no idea of the magnitude or the purpose of what they were really doing here.
There's 4,000 acres, I believe, at Kesselring surrounding it, but there's a lot of forest and a lot of wildlife, and it stays untouched and clean and beautiful.
First of all, it allowed me to raise a family here in Saratoga Springs. It's a beautiful area. Secondly, starting in the beginning in 1987, there was some challenging work going on. The refuelings were happening, so we were able to defuel all 4 prototypes up here, and I just wanted to stay here. Once the contract changed from Electric Boat to Newport News, I felt my best option for my family and for myself was to stay here at the Kesselring site, where the work is challenging and you get rewards for doing good work.
I first came in 1987 as an admin, and we were the only ones with computers as admin assistants, and we typed all the procedures for the first refueling. And you could sit there and type, or you could sit there and type and start understanding what you were typing and ask questions. I don't think I went into this job as a long-term job. Being young once, I was always looking at the 3 to 5 year plan, and they said this was a 5-year job, so, you know, then it got renewed, and one day just leads to the next, and before you know it, it's happened.
Back in the day when I first started, at least with Electric Boat, I played in 6 softball leagues and a baseball league, and I went to work. And, and it wasn't until I actually got in a salary position that I recognized that this is the career I wanted to keep.
Knowing that this group of us has worked alongside of each other in different forms and fashion 30+ years, it's a proud moment for me. I am very happy to call all of them friends of mine and co-workers. And we've met a lot of challenges together, so we've definitely climbed those mountains together, you know, and I think honesty and integrity and hard work is something that we all have in common.
But here at the Kesselring site is one of the training bases that they train every sailor to go out and operate in the fleet. And if we don't do our maintenance properly, or we don't stay on schedule to support those shutdowns, the student backlog increases to the point where guys that are working out in the fleet on the submarines don't get to come home.
The bigger picture is we're part of the defense of this country, and love this country, so being part of that and helping the Navy every day, being a small piece of that is very rewarding.
Well, to be a part of this whole program is pretty awesome. I really don't claim to be a major portion of the program, other than I feel responsible to do my part in my job to the best of my ability, and support all the other functions that go on up here, and together as a team we're able to be successful and support the Naval Nuclear Program.
I've just really appreciated the fact that I've had a good job for all these years and been able to have a home and put food on our table and send our kids to college, and, you know, do all the things in life that you do and bring you joy. So, and that we've had really good health to keep coming back.
You know, I used to have a phrase, I'd do it for free because it was so much fun. That's changed over the years, where, you know, when you have a family and a wife and kids and bills to pay, it balances out. You know, you've got to work to earn a living, but you got to enjoy what you do. So if you're a leader or if you're a competitor, you want to do what's right, whatever you do.
The Navy, it's a big part of what we do, and it's nice to be able to witness that every day, to, you know, see classes come in and then classes go out and go on to their next phase, and then having some of those people come back and work side by side with you. And they're some of the best coworkers we have because they know these plants, they know, they've served our country, and it's a pleasure to be able to work side by side with them.
The opportunity up here has been excellent and exciting. We've done a lot of good things up here. We've done a lot of special projects up here that have proved that things work so that they can implement them in the program. And I don't think that any of us are in the business for the recognition. We're in the business because this is what we want to do.
Hi, I'm Ron Rushak.
I'm Karen Laterra.
I am John DeGregory, and we are proud to be members of the Kesselring Site Legacy Builders.